Do you remember starting back to school and a teacher asking you to write an essay about what you did over the summer? How many of you lied? Here's the deal. Teachers, that needs to be a question that we need to rephrase. Don't ask students those embarrassing questions. To be honest, my first years of teaching, I asked those questions. And as I became knowledgeable of my students and some of the struggles they faced, I realized asking those questions is just bringing up bad memories. Our district has a high percentage of students who receive free and reduced meals. You know what that tells me? A lot of my students probably didn't go to Disney World. And I remember as a parent, I remember charging up my credit card to make sure that my kids had those great summers so they could go back to school and write those essays. How sad of me. And all we have to do now is rephrase those questions. What interesting thing happened over the summer? Even better yet, let's not even talk about the summer. What are your plans for this coming year? What do you want me to know about you that a lot of people probably don't know? Ask questions that get students to want to be a part of the educational process instead of asking them questions that isolate them. I apologize to all of my students that I asked that question, and I promise you I won't do it again. There's a saying that I always say, when you know better, you do better. And I know better, so I'm gonna do better. I'm not gonna ask my students on the first day of school about their summer break, because not everyone went camping, not everyone went, to Florida, not everyone went to the beach, not everyone went to grandma's house in Maine or Vermont. Some people were just in survival mode. And now that I know that, I'm going to do better. Teachers, let us all do better. Please share this message so that teachers like me, that were novice teachers and didn't think about this, share this message so they too will realize that asking students those questions aren't helping our students. In most instances, it's actually hurting them.